Last week we drove the incredible Icefields Parkway, which lived up to its reputation and was even more beautiful than even we could have imagined. We last left you at 7,000 feet overlooking the beautiful city of Jasper. But if we're going to make it north to Alaska, we've got some serious ground to cover.
Today we're leaving out at Jasper and we've got quite a few miles to cover, and we had a big decision to make. It looks like, well, there's pretty much two ways going to Alaska from the route that we're at right here. One is going on the Alcan Highway, and that's the highway I would think most people take because it's the widest and probably best maintained. But there's a fire out of Fort Nelson that's been burning for 2 weeks, so it's been closed. It looks like it might be opening up either today or tomorrow, but I just don't think we're going to go that way. We're going to take the western route on Highway 16 and then a Cassiar Stewart Highway. So we've got a lot of miles to cover. Just from, I want to say the route from here in Jasper up to Stewart is 670 miles. So it's going to take us, we're not going to push it too hard, but we're going to be busy driving most of the time. And that's going to take us 2 to 3 days of driving. So this is the route we're going to take. We're going to start here in Jasper. We're going to go on the Yellowhead Highway, which is Highway 16. And then we are going to head north on the Cassiar Highway, which is Highway 37, into Stewart, which is all the way over here. And we're going to try to make decent time. We're not going to have a whole lot of stops in this location. It's mainly putting miles on it. Just spotted a bear with 3 cubs, black bear, pulled over on the side of the road. Carrie's trying to get a shot of it right now. Riddle doesn't have a clue what's going on. So that makes
that's 4, so that's...
We've seen 12 bears in the last 2 days. Alright, so I think we found a pretty good spot just for a one-nighter. This is a rest stop. They allow you up to 8 hours, which will not be any problem for us since it's staying light here to 10:30 or later at night. 8 hours is all we need and we'll be back on the road. But right along the river, just off the Yellowhead Highway, which is number 16, about 50 kilometers east of Prince George. And we're heading in the direction of Stewart, Canada, and then hopefully into Hyder. And we're parked over here on this side, so any other vehicles that come in can still make their turnabout and we won't be in the way. But this is riverside camping. I'm pretty happy about it. And this river is just raging right now. I want to say it's the Fraser, but I have to take another look and make sure. And there's bear in the area, so we're gonna be bear aware. Definitely not letting Rudel out at night by himself. Beautiful little spot, huh, Rudel? He's ready to play ball. That was a lot of driving today. And we got plenty more driving in the morning. And a little tidbit of information, dandelions are a real treat for bears, and it seems like we've found a few locations where there's big patches of dandelions and there are bears there eating them. They like them. I like them too. There's no cell reception here, so Starlink is coming in handy once again. There's a little trail here leading up the river. I think it's probably used by anglers. And I don't have bear spray with me, so I'm not gonna go that far. Because we have seen 8 bears today alone, and there are definitely thick through here. So definitely need bear spray and to be aware of our surroundings. But there could be mushrooms here. I'm not sure I'm gonna have time to look for them today, but I want to. All right, time to go in the van. I gotta make something to eat. Relax a little bit after driving most of the day. What a beautiful morning. So we rolled in late last night after a very long travel day. I think we were all very tired, at least I know I was.
And our location is, well, we're off the Yellowhead Highway, off of Highway 16, about 1 mile away. And we are 10 minutes away from Hazelton, right alongside the Bulkley River here in British Columbia. Our first location that we were gonna stay the night was closed. The gate was locked, so we had to continue down the road. We wanted to find a spot where we could just have a slow morning and sleep in a little bit, and this really worked. It really hit the spot. Really happy about it. We have a short travel day today, and we're heading to Stewart. And I'm gonna take you over to the river here. I'm sure you can hear it in the background. Man, I was really tired yesterday, so this really hit the spot. Today we have a shorter travel day. We can just take our time. Oh, and I see Carrie way down there with Rudel on the beach. And she does have her bear spray. Good job, Carrie. Because there are a lot of bears in this area.
Get it? Taking Rudel out for a morning walk just to give him some extra time out of the van. We'd had a few long driving days. Yesterday was really long. And although we didn't drive all 10 hours, we were in the van, moving, stopping, doing errands. You got your ball? You better go get your ball. This is why we don't take the ball for walks. Go get your ball. Good boy. I just got another email from someone in the United States that camped where we did and found a Rudel ball. Come on. So, I'm just taking him out for a walk, getting him some exercise. Got my bear spray with me. We're not very far away from the vans. And we sang the bear song all the way down to the river. Hey bear, we're coming down to the river, bear. We don't want to scare you, bear. So I think it's time to go back, continue on our next leg of the journey. We'll be at our destination today, where we're gonna sit still for a few days and relax and recover before our next grand adventure. Not a bad place to spend the night. I slept like a baby.
Planning out our next route. I've got Steve and Sonia looking at the map, and anytime there's a map open, I want to get right in there. So in a few minutes we'll be loading up the vans and hitting the road, continuing our way to the northwest and Alaska.
Rudel could care less about this morning checklist stuff. All he knows is everybody's outside together, and that increases his chance of ball play. Today is a short day. We only have about 200 miles to go, and we are ready for some downtime.
gonna pull over up here and look at this glacier. Wow.
That is cool. Keep going up there a little bit. That's cool, Dave. Look at that glacier.
Awesome.
Wow.
Pretty much waterfalls coming out of a glacier.
Oh boy, you're being a good dog. All right, here comes Carrie. We're gonna drive over, check out our spots. And they said they're super flexible. If there's another site we like better, that we can have that too. Rudolph's like, all I want to do is play ball. That's all you want to do, huh? I know. Oh, your ball's back there. I know. I saw it. I think we're going to get rained out here in a few minutes. Oh, yeah, she's coming. Make room for Carrie.
We're gonna go see if the spots work for us.
Okay.
And if not, she's open. She said we could take these spots that aren't in the trees.
All right. Yeah.
So that the Starlink will work.
All right. Well, let's go find out. Today we are in Stewart, British Columbia, Canada, and this is Bear River RV Park. In the last few days we have traveled over 1,000 miles and we were really looking forward to settling down and overdue for showers and laundry, and this RV park really fit the bill. So you can get a dry campsite here for $25 a night, that's what we did, or you can pay $60 and get hookups. And the laundries, machines, and the showers are really nice. I have to admit, we have tried them out already. Steve is the one that suggested this campsite maybe even a week or two ago, and it really worked out perfect because of the hot showers. And I'll just take you in there and give you a look. I better just check and make sure there's nobody in here first. All right, so the men's, it has 2 showers here, and they are coin operated, as you can see right here. So the coins go in here, and it's $1 for 4 minutes. So that works pretty good. It looks like to me the showers are on-demand hot water. Getting heated up here maybe, possibly. They are very hot and clean. Really hit the spot. And that was just what we needed. They got a little nice outside deck here while you're doing your laundry. You can hang out. And it is dog friendly. So this is part of the same building that the showers are in. And this is their laundry washroom. So it looks like there's 2 dryers here, 4 washers. I've got 2 loads going right now, that's the noise. Looks like 4 dryers, 4 washers. This is a welcome site. And anytime that we can get our clothes washed at a campsite, to me that's a lot better than going inside of a big city or town. Now, this is working out quite well for $25 a night. I think it's pretty darn reasonable. Plus the money for the laundry and the showers, but it's by far a nice convenience. Look at these big mountains in the background and waterfalls. This is right behind our van, a little bridge crossing a stream. I just want to take you for a quick walk and show you around a bit because the view up here is pretty incredible. And that's what we were not expecting. We were not expecting the drive into Stewart. It's one way in and one way out. We didn't think it would be so epic, and it really impressed us. You know, we're looking at glaciers and dozens of waterfalls, high peak mountains, a beautiful river, lots of wildlife. All right, so I think this is Bear River. What I'm most impressed about are all the waterfalls. And even though I can't really, I mean, they're probably pretty hard to see on the camera because they're a pretty good distance away, but you might be able to see them. Beautiful little walk along the river. And there's mountains all the way around us. And this is one of those areas where you definitely want to carry bear spray. This is a bear habitat for sure. Speaking of bear habitat, if you look right down on the trail here coming up, there is some bear evidence right here. Checking out some bear scat. Didn't take long to find because it's pretty much everywhere you look. But we've got big plans, so I'm super excited to announce that we are crossing the border and going into Alaska for our first time. So we will be going into Hyder. Now, Hyder, Alaska is the southernmost town that you can drive to and the most eastern town in the state. So we've got a few things planned for today. We're going to be looking for a free camp spot as we drive, and I'm gonna kind of leave the rest for a surprise as we go in and start to explore. Can't wait to get back on the road and get into the state of Alaska.
Join us next week as we finally cross into Alaska. Our mission is to make it to Salmon Glacier. Was it worth it?
Oh, it was so worth it getting to the main body of the glacier.
We find an epic boondocking location that gets us in a little bit of a sticky situation. See you next week.
A tidal problem. We just didn't think it was going to get as high as it did. It is, and so we moved to the highest ground possible, but there is literally no way out until the tide goes down.
If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.